There are words Jesus speaks that cut through every century, every culture, and every distraction. Mark 13 ends with one of those passages. It's a command not just for the disciples, but for every believer who lives between his ascension and his return. And here's the heart of it. The Christian life is lived best when it is lived awake. My name is Dave Hughes, and this is Glory Bound Ministry. Today we're listening to Jesus' closing charge in Mark 13, verse 37. What I say to you, I say to all. Be on the alert. Jesus had just finished describing signs, warnings, tribulations, and the certainty of his return. But he ends not with a timeline, but with a command. Be on the alert. Stay awake. Live ready. Let's bring in Matthew 24:42. Therefore, be on the alert, for you do not know which day your Lord is coming. The point is not prediction, it's preparation. It's certainly not fear, but it's a mark of our faithfulness. Jesus repeats this theme again and again, but he knows that the human heart drifts towards spiritual sleep. Romans 13:11-12. Do this, knowing the time, that it is already the hour for you to awaken from sleep. For now, salvation is nearer to us than when we first believed. The night is almost gone. The day is near. Paul echoes Jesus. Wake up. The night is far spent. The day is at hand. Spiritual sleep is subtle. It can look like distraction or even sound like delay. It feels comfortable, actually. But Jesus calls his people to alertness. Eyes open, hearts ready, lives aligned with his soon return. 1 Peter 5:8-9. Be of sober spirit. Be on the alert. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. So resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the same experiences of suffering are being accomplished by your brothers and sisters who are in the world. Alertness protects us. It sharpens us. Alertness keeps us anchored in his truth. Jesus ends Mark 13 with a universal command. What I say to you, I say to all. This is not the spiritual elite or pastors or anybody else, the specific group. It's clear it was not directed for the first century church alone. It is for all. Take this to mean we should not drift through life. We live intentionally as believers in Jesus. Let's not let the world dull our senses. Stay spiritually awake. We can't wait for crisis to seek God. We walk with him daily. His return is not some distant event. We should always treat it as imminent. If you feel spiritually tired today, hear this. Jesus doesn't shame us for being weary. He awakens us. If you feel distracted, know that Jesus calls us back to his clarity. If you feel the world pulling at you for attention, fix your eyes on the one who's coming. Stay awake, stay alert, stay ready. He is coming, my friends. Amen.